Morning everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. We're down at the allotment again, and as you can see we're just picking out these weeds out of this carrot bed again. Every time I come down you just see them growing more and more, so I've got to do that. That's the first thing what I want to do. There's not much I can do today, as everyone knows it's holiday week. I wish I didn't make that mistake in the first place, then the carrots will be alright. As you can see, they're coming on leaps and bounds, but every time I come down I've got to disturb them by going through them and pulling out all these. And I know sometimes I pull out some of the carrots as well, but it doesn't matter because you've got to thin them out, but I just leave them. You see, these weeds are just a pain in the neck. So I hope everyone's well. I know everybody's itching to go. Someone was saying to me, why don't I put the spinach out and everything like that, but we haven't had the last day of frost yet. So what's going on for now, sorry about that. As you can see, I don't know what's happened with my strawberries. I don't think there's enough nutrients in there, so I've got to sort that out. This one was the same, but I put some new compost in there and it sort of sprung back a bit, but I think that's what they needed, to take out the old compost and put new ones in. Right, let me show you what's going on. Got my spinach. You can see that the perpetual spinach, and it just keeps giving and giving. I'm not going to cut that till Monday. I'll cut it back down again and see how it goes. I've got I've planted some mixed seeds and that to put in my garden. You can see they're starting to sprout out from Friday. The thyme is okay. Got my peas and that coming up. See all the peas now and everything come through. Not sure if those are sunflowers over the back. I think there might be sunflowers over the back there. My pumpkins are doing okay. Right, I've got some of the other new seeds that I planted, the mixed seeds, they're coming through. Got all sunflowers, zinnias and everything in here. Did I put a label on this one? No, I didn't, so that's the only one. Got more peas, runner beans and that down there. Broad beans down there. I've still got this spinach and that. You see the carrots, you see the pak choys and everything on the shelves. Those pumpkins are starting to come through now. I try not to disturb these potatoes every time I come in here. As you can see, they're almost, you might as well say, I've got somewhat starting to bolt. So, is that a weed? No, that's a weed, isn't it? I think that's a weed. I think this one's a weed. That's a spinach plant. What I want to do, get a couple of these, put that down there first, get this one out. That's a weed. Don't know why weeds are growing up here, come with the seeds. This one, I wanted to have a look at this. I don't think these are something what I've planted, but then again I could be wrong. That's a weed. And this is a weed here as well. So always checking for stuff. So you can see these are spinach. They're ready to go. Got the chard. I can see the same thing in this chard as well. Got one there. I've got one in here as well. So anything what doesn't look like what you planted. See, these are just waiting to go out now. I'm going to put this spinach outside in a minute and see what happens. Sorry, dropped it on the floor. I know everyone's waiting for the last frost date. When that's going to be, who knows, but you're growing stuff and you don't want it to perish out. I don't think this is a compost because I put it grow straw in there, so it shouldn't be any weeds. But you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Everything grows together, and then when you get your harvest now, that's when you can really celebrate. It says the weeds and the tares grow together, so we've got to just keep an eye on everything and making sure that you get everything. I see strawberries on here, so these ones down here had the fresh dirt, so just getting the weeds out of these. I think that's what we're going to be doing today, is weeding. Get those out. So, right, so on the potatoes now, someone was saying that have I seen any more of the yellowing on the leaves? It's only a couple what I pick off. And I know these potatoes they're waiting to go out, but why? I don't want the frost to kill them, and I don't want to really grow them in here because you can grow like another crop for Christmas. See that little yellow on the leaves? It's just on the top bit mainly. But, I don't see it around as much because what I try and do now, I try and keep the O's down when I'm watering. Let's leave those there. Let's see if I can get this one. Right, so this is the one potato what I grew in the small pot. The dirt's still damp. I don't know if I need to water. So that's the height of the one what's in the small pot already. So you see, you're not going to get big. You can get big giant potatoes, but then you could tell by the pot what you put in. If the pot's bulging, you know there's a big potatoes in there. So I'll put that back there. The one potato challenge one is over the back there. That's doing good. Then all the rest. This fennel, now I've got to decide what to do with that. And then once we get going now, then I can get things in. My eddos, take one out and show you. That's what they look like now. Starting to send out the leaves. So don't know if they're rooting from the bottom yet, not yet. Right, so every time you look down here, you see one of these things to pull out there. Just a nuisance. Right, so I've got one spinach here. Let's see what else I've got in here. What I can put outside and see. I've got cabbage there. I wanted to see if I had a small spinach in here. These are been in there since last year, so they've got quite established in here now. And it seems like the brassicas and that love it in here. See, got spinach, mixed leaf spinach, all doing exceptionally well. I was just looking to see if there was, oh there's one, I've got one here. I've got these three. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in this bed here, just leave them and see what happens. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I found got some plants. I'm just going to put them in here just to try them and see what happens. If they do alright, then I'll know. So I've got some bloodfish and bone and some chicken manure pellets. Gonna put that down in there and fill that in. Gonna water that in when I've finished. Then I've got where is it? Another spinach. I don't know why this bed is just full up with all these couch grass runners. Little chicken manure, bloodfish and bone, and chicken manure pellets. Put that in there and fill that in. Give them a bit of space. So these are just trials what I'm doing for now. Got a cabbage here. I think it's a cabbage. And look at that. I put it down and then I broken most of the leaves off. So sometimes, or should I put it, what I might do, I'm going to put this up here in this corner here, because this is a different thing altogether. What compost is, this bed was all filled in with just pure wood chip, nothing else. Might have had a bit of compost from the, when I empty some pots in there, but that, apart from that, nothing else. So that's why it's all loose and everything. Right, let me have a look in here and see if there's anything else, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so I had these spinach, what I had in the tray, and you can see these are well overdue for going out. So I'm just putting some of these in a row and see what happens with those as well. The only two things what can happen with them is either they grow or the frost gets them. It's a lot of spinach I've got in there to plant out. So just putting them in and see what happens. If the chard is out here and that's okay, then I know the chard from last year. I don't know, the spinach in the polytunnels from last year, and that just keeps giving. So I don't know what the difference is going to be between the one inside and the one outside. So I'm just looking for the healthy ones in here. I know there's a lot. Sometimes you're better off planting two, don't matter. They'll come up together, and then, because it's just the leaves really what you're growing them for. So the other thing now, I'm wondering if I should put like how I planted these, should I put a cover over them? I've got netting in there. See, some of these are, some of them are not doing so well, so when you separate them you end up losing a few, but that's how it goes. That is really dry. See what's in there. Got one there. These ones haven't got no roots really, but I'll get them in anyway. So that's what I'm going to be doing, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I've put in some Swiss chard over the other side, and I've got a few heads of lettuce here. Some of it's broken off. I just have to make sure when I'm pulling it up next time I'll pull it up with my trowel. I'll pull it up with the head intact, with the root intact rather. So I'm just putting these out there as a trial. Might be too early, might be alright. So these are lettuce. I need my trowel, I don't know where I left it in there. So we only can just plant things and see what happens with them. That's all we do really. People might be saying, oh, you're too jumping the gun a bit and that, but I'm here to try things. That's all I do. You try things and then you know next time what to do. I mean, those ones what's in that bed from last year, if you look at those, you might as well say those are ready to go out. But so at least we've got some things in the ground. Whether they'll come or not, who knows. Doesn't really matter to me because I've always overplant. And I'm sure if we look at our season, we all do the same thing, overplant things. Then you end up with loads of things what you have to end up trying to give away. So those are what I'm putting in for now. So I've got a cabbage, spinach, Swiss chard and lettuce, and then this is the other type of spinach. I don't know, let me see if there was a name for that one, I'm not sure. No, there's no name on it, but you can see there's loads in there. I was thinking about putting some of them pak choys in there as well, but I'll leave that for now. I'll put some of these chards in there and some of them lettuces. I've got more lettuces up there, and I've got let's see what these, I might put a couple of these in if I can get a couple of nice ones out. This is not the ideal way to pull them out neither, what I'm doing. So I might put a couple of these in. The best way to do it is to get them dug down into the down, not pull them out like bare roots. But I've got 3 here. I'm going to put these in as well and see what happens. Going to put them coming down there. I'm only putting 3 in just to see. So just put these 3 in and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we've got everything what I want to try and plant out and see what happens. So I'm just giving all my plants a quick watering. Then I water the ones out, then I water them outside. Okay. That's what I planted for now. See, the sun's really coming out now, so the next week is predicted back for rain and everything is predicted back for next week, so just making sure that everything gets a good water. Been having some good temperatures, so now it goes already. Surprised how much the beans grow in a few days. You just leave them for a couple of days and when you come back they're at some length. This spinach in here now, I need to cut, I'm leaving that till Monday. I'll cut it down because I don't want it to bolt and go to seed. The more you cut it, looks like it's the more it gives, so that's just something to keep an eye on. I think I was gonna pull it all out and put some new ones in, but good thing I never, because it's still got a lot to give. So like all now what you can do now, the most you can do now is just water. And get on with things. I know some people's got their things planted up outside, but I'm not in no hurry. I want to make sure that when I put them out they're going to be alright. They've been in there, they're growing, so there isn't no rush. So I'm going to carry on with this and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so we're put on the netting over here just to protect them a little bit from the birds and that, and I'm just giving them a good watering. This is the netting. Always when you get in the netting, make sure you get one what you can water directly through. I know some of them don't let the water through, so well, but try and find one where you can get the water goes straight through the netting. So I'm going to carry on with this water in, and then there's my garlics and that. I don't know whether I should water them or if there's any fertilizer or anything that I should be giving them this time of year. Like the garlics and onion, do you fertilise yours, and what do you use? Because I was thinking the other day, they've been growing from November, October, November, and I haven't given them any nutrients or anything. The only thing they had is when they was going in, they had a bit of blood, fish and bone, and chicken manure pellets in the mixed in. So I don't know if I have to give them anything more now or just leave them, because they're only got till the middle of June, end of June before they come out, and then I've got that bed to use. Then I'll put some new ones in again around about the same time. So if you fertilise your onions and that, let me know. I haven't even watered them or anything like that. Let my cameraman come in and show you my tulips. Those are the tulips that come out. I've got a rhododendron bush there, what I planted from last time. I want to get some more rhododendrons. I've got to weed up all along there and put some more perennials in there. All them bulbs that I put in, I don't know what happened to them. Dahlias, orchids, everything I put in there and nothing. So I'm going to be weeding all that out one time when I thing. And I've got all that mint up there to sort out as well. It's just spreading too much now. Was here when I came. I think the person who had the plot before planted it, and it's just spread. Right, you can see my broad beans. They're starting to flower now. So I'll just leave them. They was in the polytunnel, and I put them out because they was getting too much growth on them, and I put them out. These are broad beans called Masterpiece. So I'll just put those in and see what happens. Right, so just doing my potato buckets. Got some strawberries in here. I don't know how they're doing, but if this was a good idea, putting them up this side, I should have put them somewhere where I could see them, and then put some trailing flowers in them. Nothing on the potatoes yet. So those ain't come through yet. Well, the ones outside always take their time because they're getting the weather and everything, so once the weather changes and that, then all them ones in the polytunnel out there most probably be ready by the time I'm to put them out. Right, so we've got all those, and then I'm wondering if I should water. Maybe I might, because I've never watered them. It's these onions and that. I might give them just a bit of water when I can pull up the hose, that is. Right, okay, I need to pull up the hose and that, so I'm going to give these a bit of water, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I'm giving these ones up here some water. Never watered these, I just left them. So, and I've got the top bed up there to do. Sorry about the aeroplane noise. And with this bed now, you can see how much it's sunk down, because they had all the tree bark and everything on underneath it, and then I put about a 12-inch layer of manure on top of that, and then compost. Got wood chips and everything in there. So what I want to do now, once I take out these onions and these garlics out of this bed, then I've got this bed to use for quick crop, what won't take long, so that I've got it to use so that the bed is ready again for another crop of garlic. I'm going to put another crop of garlic in there as well. So I'm going right up to the top now. Just making sure I wet the roots on these. That's all making sure that everything's properly watered. Like how this compost, well, this is wood chips in here, so it's quickly drains. But we'll see what happens with those. Then I'm just giving these ones a quick watering as well. As you can see, they're nice and thick, look like leeks, but I don't know if you're meant to fertilise them or what. So I've got to, if anybody knows, I'll most probably look it up when I get in, if there's anything what you fertilise them with, or do you just leave them like how they got to this stage on their own. I made sure that I'll weed it up in between them. That's one thing what I want to try and do, make sure I keep on top of the weeds. So they're most probably getting this water in now and wonder what's going on, because I've never watered them. even when I put it in the bulbs and everything, just put them in and just left them. As you can see, they're doing exceptionally well. And then my rhubarb now, I know it's in the wrong place, but that's where it was, so just have to leave it where it is for now, because I don't think you can gonna get out that rue. And I've got my rosemary there, but I'm gonna have to get another one, because I'm gonna have to move this bed. I don't know where I'm gonna move it to yet. The rose bushes, got 3 along there, and I'm going to put some flowers. I want to get some more, either some more rose bushes or rhododendrons and put along. I'll actually leave this area here for the rhubarb. So that's what's happening. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We'll get back to you on them. So just, if anyone knows what to fertilise these with, or do I just leave them, just let me know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care till then.